This week on AYL TV, get ready to kick up some dust. We're heading out to the iconic Tintic tunnels with Honda World. Then, Reece Stein is going to show us some great local fishing holes. Finally, we're headed out with the Utah-Arizona ATV Club as they show off the stunning Babylon Arch.
Hi, welcome to AYL TV. I'm Brett Hermansen.
And I'm Novella Hermansen.
We're going to head out on the trail today with Honda World. We're going to the Tintic. There you go. Railroad Tunnel. And it's also known as what?
The Slant Railroad Tunnel.
Okay, Slant Railroad Tunnel. And yeah, we got Honda World. We got some people from UTV. Is this Danny?
Yep.
Danny, jump in here, dude. This is Danny from Honda World.
Hey, how are you guys?
And we're gonna all go out
and have a good ride today.
Yep.
This is gonna be a good time, yep. So we've been out on this trail a few times now. This is, I think, our third year doing the same ride in spring with our customers. It's a really cool area. There was a lot of mining back in the day and a lot more, they had trains going through here and they built this tunnel for, I believe it was part of the railroad system here. So kind of cool to just come and see just this tunnel out dug through the rock. It's really awesome to see that.
It was fun. It was a new way to get there, and we've been to the tunnel once before, but it was a totally different way to get to it. It was a little hairier than I thought it was going to be coming down, but it wasn't too bad.
Just a few scratches.
Yeah, it's got scratches, and that's what you buy it for, to have fun with it.
We made it to the Tintic Tunnel. It's a tunnel that side-by-sides can go through. It's about 235 feet long. They used to use it to haul silver from the local mines here in southwestern Utah County. It's a great place to come for family, with kids. There's a mine up there that you can explore and go into about 20 feet. It's a really pretty ride out here in the desert. I think all of you would enjoy coming out and taking a look at it.
This trail being so close to people's home just makes it so accessible for us. Most of us are from Salt Lake here, and be able to come here, we're less than an hour away from home and able to come and see some really cool terrain and tunnels through rocks and just these cool trees and sagebrush and all this. It's pretty cool. It's cool being so close and accessible here in Utah. We're pretty lucky.
That's what the nice thing is about this trail is you can be at home and an hour later be out here and get to see some cool things that you don't see every day. A big tunnel to go through,
No, it's nice. It's easy to get to. Kind of fun for everybody to get out and get together. I've only run this trail maybe 3 or 4 times. One time it was snowing. One time it was really, really dusty. It's actually a pretty nice day today.
out on the trail, having fun, right?
Yeah, it's been an adventure. We've had snow, we've had rain, we've had wind. I wasn't exactly expecting all that. And
now sun.
And now sunshine.
Welcome to Utah in May.
Yes.
This is it. Yeah, we're having a blast, but check out this next story.
I'm Reece Stein in Sandy at Grandpa's Pond, one of more than 50 fishing holes in communities up and down the state that provide close-to-home fun.
It's a place to kind of bring everybody out, and again, kind of one of those to reacquaint people with nature.
Today I have about 500 rainbow trout, and we're going to be releasing them here into Sandy Pond.
1, 2, 3.
it provides an opportunity for people to access fishing that may not normally have access to fishing. They could ride their bike or walk or bus to these community ponds and catch a fish. And so it really opens up a lot of opportunity for people in the community.
A lot closer than Strawberry Reservoir.
Yeah. And then in the winter, these are more accessible fishing opportunities as well.
Often the fish you may catch are not always the biggest, and sometimes you wish you had a net.
I love it. It's just a fun place to relax, you know, and catch some big fish.
What's it like trying to bring one of those monsters in?
Well, it's a kick in the pants. The tug's the drug.
James Manzanito of Layton shows off the big broodstock rainbow platters he catches at Bountiful Pond along the Legacy Parkway. It's just one of several small fishing holes that have popped up in suburban neighborhoods for easy access. Steve Bridge is getting a lesson from grandson Dustin at Willow Pond in Murray, close to his home.
How'd you catch that fish?
With that fishing pole.
Oh, wow. Was it hard?
No.
All right.
We're helping Brandon Hennepin dump hundreds of catchable-sized rainbow trout from his Springville hatchery here at Midas and Kidney Ponds in South Jordan, Willow Pond in Murray, Sunset Pond in Draper, Millrace Pond in Taylorsville, and Bountiful Pond in, well, Bountiful. Before she releases the fish, Liz Bergen tests the water for temperature and quality.
7.5 pH, which is perfect range for the fish. Last year, between all of the Utah hatcheries, we released around 13 million fish. So our hatchery only does a fraction of that, but we have over a dozen hatcheries in the state that are contributing to these fisheries.
Community ponds draw all kinds of people.
It's all demographics of people, honestly. Young people, old people, very experienced fishers who will come and just practice their technique or just want a quick trip and don't have to travel far to catch a fish.
For all kinds of reasons.
Fish for my dad's birthday.
Oh, it's your dad's birthday?
Yes.
How's the fishing been?
That's been all right. It's been fun.
This is a great way to spend your birthday?
None better. Out here fishing with the grandkids and the kids.
How's the fishing been?
That's pretty good. The kids have got a couple on. I've been skunked, but I got them set up pretty good, so we're doing all right.
Some come just to feed the ducks, others just to get a little closer together. Often the fishing doesn't even matter. And for some, it's just a great place to bring the kids. After a quick trip around the lake, we return to find Dustin and Grandpa Steve have been busy. A very successful day at a neighborhood fishing pond.
Great place for the community. It's really set up for young kids can ride their bikes here and fish. It's really inexpensive for them to get involved in fishing. And even, just about anybody that wants to take some time and don't have a lot of time, they can come down and fish and enjoy the experience of fishing.
I'm Reece Stein, AYL TV at a community pond near your home.
Welcome back to AYL TV.
Yeah, here we are out here. We're checking out these Hondas from Honda World. This is the Pioneer, and and Danny has a real cool Talon, brand new, just got it out of the box. We're gonna go talk to him about that and what to expect today.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
First of all, I want to know, whose idea was to meet out here at 9:30 in the morning?
Oh, man, we just can't help it. When spring rolls around, we want to get riding.
But it is cold.
Yeah, it is a little chilly this morning.
It's cold and windy out here today. This is Danny from Honda World. He's got a brand new Talon. Look at this thing, huh?
Yep.
It is nice.
Time to trade in the old one and get the new one. So yeah, we're excited to test this thing out and see how some of these upgrades that we put on it handle this colder weather.
You're gonna really appreciate this enclosure here.
Yeah.
You want to talk about, now this one has that, you were talking about a live valve system. Now, what does that mean?
Yeah, so Honda is using the Fox live valve suspension on this machine. It's a really cool suspension system that it can control each shock individually. It can make it more stiff or more soft depending on what you're doing. So it's really cool technology. As you turn left, the right side shocks go stiff and the left side shocks go soft, so you don't get as much body roll. And then just for the bumps, throughout the whole trail, it's just going to make the ride a little bit softer, a little bit smoother ride.
Now this is a 1000, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And this is a naturally aspirated 1000, no
Yep.
turbo, no nothing,
no turbo on it yet. Yep.
What kind of horsepower do you have out of this beast?
I want to say it's right around 110 or just right around there.
Okay, yeah, that's plenty to get you up the road.
Yep.
You got that nice long travel suspension on it.
I like
rock
to get
sliders.
into the rocks a lot, so
Definitely
I do.
a good idea. I have them on all my stuff.
Yep.
They work really
good skid plates, rock sliders, and some bigger tires just to get the ground clearance that I need. I like to do some, rock riding down in Moab and St. George, some rock crawling and things like that.
Got your spare tire going on up there
Yep.
with the rack.
Yep.
You got all kinds of accessories. You got your clean air.
Yep.
KWT, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really. You even have your tags.
Yeah.
You haven't even taken the tags off. Is that brand new?
This is the first ride. Yeah, this just we got all the accessories installed yesterday.
So it's not going to look like this come the end of the day.
Yeah, we might have a few scratches and dings on it by the time we're done here.
Nice. That's what it's all about. Welcome back to AYL TV. We're out here on this Honda World ride. There is Hondas everywhere.
Yeah, the other thing that's out here everywhere is kids. They've come out with their families and they're exploring all over the place. There's a lot.
We got a couple right here.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Come here.
There's a lot of cool things to do out here.
We've got 3 generations. Myself, my daughter, her daughter, Danny. Got my son Trevor here. Got a lot of the family out here. And a lot of the Honda World family too.
Yeah, we have our family.
We have our dogs.
We have our 2 dogs.
We have our 2 dogs here.
Golden and Cole.
Yep, they're over there. It's great. We've had some really off-the-wall, deep conversations over everything. Just in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the desert, cruising down the road and talking. And you're usually with friends or family. And when you stop, you can talk with them for a little while. Usually sit and talk more than you ride half the time.
This is my favorite granddaughter. No, it's a blast. I'd love to do it with the kids. That's what makes it way more fun.
The way that this industry is kind of turning more towards side-by-side vehicles with multiple seats, it really makes it more accessible for family. More kids can come out and enjoy these type of, riding days together. It's just getting more and more important for families to come out and recreate together, do things together with the kids and get them involved and come out and just show kids how beautiful this area is and how beautiful the state is. Yeah, it's really fun to come out and bring, not just our family, but our customer family base and get them out here riding with us.
Well, Honda World, their employees, and all our customers. So we've always had rides that we do, but they seem to be getting bigger and better every year. It seems like more and more people come. I think today maybe a little bit the weather might have frightened some people off, but some of the rides will have 50, 60, even on some of the street rides over 100 people show up. So I love being up here with family. That's the neat thing about this dealership is it's a family-run dealership. We play together, we work together. It's been great. It's been a fun way to grow up.
Here's a couple of our Honda World kids. This is the next generation of Honda World employees right here.
Yep. Check out this next story.
Yep.
Southern Utah is full of history and natural beauty, and the Red Cliffs National Conservation Area is no different. Just minutes north of St. George, Utah, the area's 130 miles of trails gives visitors incredible access to the ancient landscapes and valuable history contained within. Today, the Utah-Arizona ATV Club is here to meander through the sandstone on their way to Babylon Arch.
It's a ride that the club does every few years. We're fortunate enough to have a couple members that are very familiar with the area.
The rock formations are one of the best parts of it. There's just such varied landscape in southern Utah. Sometimes you're in rocks, sometimes you're in sand, but all the trails are interesting.
I really enjoy those petroglyphs and a little piece of history. The colors and the shapes of these rocks, they're incredible. A variety between the black and then you got the reds and the whites, and you turn around and it's completely different scenery.
We look at some fantastic dinosaur tracks.
I didn't even know this was back here.
I didn't either. Yeah. We're used to canab riding, so it's nice to come over here.
We went down to the actual Stormont mill site, which is down by the Virgin River, which has an interesting history.
We came to Babylon, and it's an interesting name, a mining town name. Back in the 1800s, the miners said, well, we're from a lot of different areas and languages, and so they called it Babylon.
It's kind of nice to be able to have the knowledge of each person. Got somebody to point out those spots you might have missed along the way.
I think as we get older, we appreciate being able to drive to some of these beautiful areas because, hiking 15 miles these days is just out of the question. So these side-by-sides are just amazing for helping us get out and enjoy the environment.
Just being able to go on public land, there's so much open area, and the side-by-side gets you there really fast.
I ride mules and horses and stuff, and so being able to be on the side-by-side, you can get out further and be able to see, and then I can say, okay, can I get here with? So that's also an exploration thing for me.
Yeah, you can get out, get away from people, and then hike from there, so it's awesome.
This is the first time we've actually hiked down to this arch. It was quite the sandy hill getting down here, so we'll be winding by the time we get back.
That was really incredible, the arch, and then little windows all the way along, and incredible scenery.
My favorite part was making it back up the hill.
Ditto. I didn't know if I was going to make it up the steep hill.
This club is really about socializing. We've been organized for about 20 years. We have probably close to 200 members now. Just a good group of people. We go on 2 rides every month. It's not really about coming out and doing the ride itself. It's about visiting with our friends and people and actually meeting new people and making friends. So it's a great club to belong to.
We go in areas and places where I wouldn't go by myself or with a few others because I don't know about them. But this club can show me places that I haven't been before, which is really cool.
Welcome back to AYL TV. We've had a great time today. We've ended up here at Little Moab, and I guess that's where the Jeeps were a couple of weeks ago.
That's right. Everybody comes out here and does rock crawling. You can take the side-by-sides. The kids, of course, hiked around all over the place and had a great time.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Speaking of fun, check out next week's show.
Next week on AYL TV, get ready as we take you inside the ultimate adventure playground of the Boise Off-Road and Outdoor Expo, where rugged rides and wild gear set the stage for epic exploration. Plus, we hit the trails at Hell's Half Acre with the Snake River Off-Roaders for some great Jeep and 4x4 action. Then, we get to dive into history at Boise's Warhawk Air Museum with Scott Phillips as he checks out his favorite warplane ever. Now let's take a look at our contest winner. This week's contest winner was submitted via email by Jeremy Yarrington, and looks like Jeremy is the lucky winner of an EasyFlate Air Boost portable air compressor. EasyFlate provides the best portable air compressors on the market. Visit easyflate.com for more information, and be sure to use AYL10 for your discount code. Congratulations, Jeremy, and be sure to email us at social media at ayltv.com, message us on Facebook, or leave us a voicemail at 801-947-8888 to claim your prize. Now, let's take a look at our calendar of events. First up, May 23rd and 24th is the Delta Classic Rock Crawl. This event includes class divisions ranging from mild to wild and a rock race. Best of all, spectators get in free with free camping. This rock crawling competition is a throwback to the yesteryears. Come bring your family and have a great time. Finally, June 12th through the 14th is the Moab Red Rock Rally, which is the premier side-by-side event in the Moab area. The rally is going to offer some of the best rock crawling in the world, and it's one that you won't want to miss.
Hey, it's been a great ride today. We've had a lot of fun with the Honda World people. They even gave us bagels. We've been through the tunnel here. We've gotten plenty dusty.
Yep, snow, everything. And we want to thank the guys from Honda World.
Yep, Ron, Danny, all the others. I can't remember their names. Rob.
Yep, it's been a great ride.
Yep, and in the future, get out there and find adventures you love.
Woo! Woo!
Let's get out of here.